So in the last session, you had gone into High Shallow Haunt. You met Kobolda at her hut, and after your Zestra teleported you to a place nearby the hut, and she and Yam left. And you met Kobolda, and she gave you some information, and you fiddled with the little compass called the Kethia Benda for a little bit. Put it together, kind of saw what it did, experimented a little bit, and then you headed into High Shallow Haunt to look for Tulian and Valus. But the forest turned you back. So you went back to Kobolda's hut, slept for the night, recuperated, formulated a new plan, went back, found the hut, found it to be empty, found a note saying that Valus had gone north with his new best friend, Tulian. So you raced out of the forest northward. Laerdrin spotted a pair of folks walking, and you rushed up toward them, seeing that it was Tulian and another person looking mostly human except for having blue skin. And Tulian expressed a little bit of surprise when he saw you all. Hello, Lonnie. I didn't expect to see you here.
I think I had said something like, Tolian, I've been looking everywhere for you!
Well, you found me.
I'm gonna hop off the horse and go up to him. And I'm bringing Sajath with me.
He walks up to you to give you a hug.
Tulian, are you okay?
Just fine.
Really?
I met the guy I was after. This is Valus over here, Valus Typeworn, and you see the blue person kind of bow his head a little bit in your direction.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Are you friends of Tulian?
Yeah, actually, Tulian, can we make sure you're okay? That forest,
What do
it
you mean?
fucked me up.
Oh yeah, it's a bit crazy, that place. Folks I came here with, they got all turned around and ran off some random direction. I lost them, but luckily I kept my wits about me. Managed to comb the forest and find this man's hut. He's agreed to come with me up to Caston Town.
What's a Caston Town?
Oh yeah, it's just the nearest bigger place. I can sit down, proper writing and everything. I've gotten a chunk of Valus' story. Started writing some stuff down, writing it to a tune and whatnot.
Well,
It's coming along, but kind of need to focus a little more in this more civilized place,
First things first, I really need to make sure you're okay. Suggest, can you help?
What do you expect me to do?
Identify?
Billion looks a bit confused. What makes you think I'm not okay? I mean, I admit I was kind of pushy before, but that's just because I wanted to find this here man, motioning to Valus. But now that I'm found him, everything's great. Everything is great.
What was your dire need to find him so great for?
Well, I'm kind of short of material, All the stuff I've got is a bit old and worn out, and I got a reputation to keep up, you know? So I needed new material, and I heard about this story about Valus and his epic stealing of the sea, and I was just like, I gotta know more. That will be an amazing song. Hopefully more. Hopefully I can squeeze a whole bunch of songs out of it. Ain't that right, Valus? Valus smiles and nods. Well, what are you doing now? Where are you heading? You wanna come with us up to Caston Town? I know it's a long way. I don't know what you got going on, but
I mean, we had stuff going on. Still do. But I was worried about you. Still am.
oh, nothing to worry about.
Why Caston
Not
Town? Why
now,
not
at
just
least.
Bay's End?
Well, we'll probably stop over there, but yeah, we'll just head north. Get someplace that's a little bit cozier, you know, in the winter, hole up next to a fire, listen to stories, write music. That's kind of my jam.
Valus is gonna provide you those stories, huh?
Yeah, he sure is. Aren't you? Bayless smiles and nods again.
What kind of stories, Valus?
Well, the one he seems most interested in is the one that got me banished from Northvarden. One of the, I guess, worst times of my life. It's sort of an epic tale.
And sorry, I'm Aiden. What are you getting out of this exactly for sharing your stories?
Oh, just doing a good friend a favor.
Oh, okay.
That's right, that's right. Me and him are best of buddies now.
He's
You've
a little
only
bit of a
just
crazy one,
met.
so you might want to, you know.
Stop, please.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do something first. I'm going to start approaching not Tulion, but Valus. This will only take a minute. And I'm
What'll only
going
take a minute?
just want to make sure that he is in perfect condition for this long travel you have ahead of him.
It seems like he's okay to me. Make a persuasion check.
He's been holed up in a forest this whole time. That's a 6.
Oh, these druids, they're hardy folk. I mean, you looking at you later, and you look kind of like a druid. You a druid?
Yeah, I am a druid.
Yeah, hardy folk, right?
Different sort. But
Yeah, Valus is fine. Just a couple of days up to Bay's End. Get the proper meal. Kit up for the journey north.
what are your feelings on rejoining civilization, Valus? I mean, been gone for a long time, right? In your hut?
I have. I've been in my hut for quite a long time, and I hadn't really given it much thought, actually. Not going back among other people.
I believe him.
But with Julian on my side, I'm sure everything will be okay.
But you only just met him. How can you be so sure?
He seems like a great guy. He's like my best lifelong friend.
I'm gonna cast
That's
Calm
right.
Emotions on us all.
Okay.
And I'm choosing the effect to suppress a charm on creatures.
Okay. So, verbal components.
So I say some like soothing incantation is basically what I'm trying to do. Because it's a calm emotion spell, so I'm assuming my incantation is very calm sounding.
Everybody here is already calm there. Alani, how you doing?
It takes 6 seconds for me to do it, so it's done.
I don't know what the need for that was, in particular. You observe Valus kind of shaking his head a little bit and adopting a little bit of a confused look. And kind of looking around at his surroundings.
And no change in Tulian?
Tulian, make an insight check.
Okay. At disadvantage. At 12.
To you, Tulian looks. He was surprised. You see some surprise on his face for sure at your casting of the spell. Two, there's a little bit of nervousness on his face now as
Okay.
he's kind of side-eyeing over to Valus, but trying to keep a smile on his face, like everything's okay.
How far apart are they from each other? Still like buddy?
Oh, probably about maybe 10 feet away.
Since I had already said I was trying to approach, but maybe not made it all the way there, could Sajaf start walking with a little bit more urgency to try to put himself between them two?
You could, yeah, you can do anything you want.
Valus, this only lasts a minute. Are you of your right mind? Tulian?
I am having a little difficulty putting things together.
Okay, well that answers
I only
that.
just met this man.
Yeah. We know.
Why have I agreed to leave my hut and go to... What is it called?
Castan Town,
I-
yes.
Castan
Why
Town.
would he be forced to go, Tulian? That wasn't your buddy.
Please, can we please identify what's wrong with
Forcing
Tulian?
anyone to go? It's just suggesting.
Yeah,
that he
just
do
a
it,
harmless suggestion. Yeah, you're right. Now, how about you sit there for a minute so I can tell what's wrong with you?
I'm fine. If you would like to make another persuasion check, you can.
No, I'm gonna make this an intimidation.
Ooh.
Still not great, 10.
He starts to back away from you a bit. Hey, we're all friends here. We're all friends.
Yeah, we are.
There's nothing
Tulian,
untoward going on. I promise.
why are you trying to run away from
just-
us?
I'm not away from you. What are you talking about?
You're backing
All I'm
away
trying
from...
to do is just...
You're acting scared. Come here.
What was your name again? Sajath?
He's my partner.
Nah, I'm not gonna answer that.
The Dragonborn approaching me a little aggressively. A little bit too aggressive for my taste.
Tulian,
Which
I-
one do you want you guys to grab? I'm
Tulian,
grabbing the.
I love him and I trust him. You should too. If you trust me.
Aiden, for your purposes, you see Sajef take a defensive posture in front of Valen. He's fully aggressive towards Tulian.
About this time, Alani, your calm emotions fades.
And it's gone. He's back.
Who's back?
Tulian, I thought you said these were friends. Are these friends of yours? They don't seem to be acting very friendly.
Just please.
Eleni, you know as well as I do that this is gonna go down nicely. We now know that he's trying to control him to be forced there.
Just try
What do you want me to do?
to figure out what's
Spellcasting.
happening with Tulian. Something's affecting his mind and we don't know what.
Aiden, you just detect mint with your spell.
Am I within 30 feet of Tulian, right?
Yeah, you can. You
Okay,
can certainly
yeah,
get
just
there.
making sure. Yes, I would want to be just for the sake, just for the purpose of the spell. Okay.
I'm going to Gastontown with my good friend Tulian. Why do you want to get in the way of that?
We're not trying to get in the way of anyone. We're just trying to help you. And I'll cast Dispel Magic on Valus.
Okay. Again,
That-
Valus's head kind of shakes a little bit. Apparently knocked out of something. Well, there's a whole lot of spell casting going on here, folks. I
Tulian,
don't really know.
I
Why?
suggest you sit down. And I'm casting a suggestion on him.
Okay, what's the save on that?
15 wisdom.
17 on the die.
Ah, damn it.
I don't think anyone should be casting any more spells. I think that you all
I tackle Tulian.
roll initiative.
I mean, that's not a spell, yeah.
Oh, rollings.
Oh, it's even.
Oh, and I got the same thing.
Wait, I'm rolling a 20?
Yep.
Yeah, roll again. You both roll the same initiative.
Hilarious.
Oh my god.
That one's
You're
higher.
shitting
Though, 'cause
me.
It's a 15.
So 15.
No, that was just a
Just a straight?
D20 roll.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay, well shit.
And roll again, Aiden. I got a 10 this time. Even split.
That-
50-50.
Oof.
Oh! I need a wisdom saving throw from all y'all.
What's he doing?
Mass suggestion. So
Is
if
it-
you have advantage
is-
against being charmed, you have advantage.
No. Well, worse for him because that means he's about to get a reckoning. I'm immune, sir. I have the necklace.
Ah,
So the moment he starts
charm!
so the moment he starts incantating, he can't even get it off because I wouldn't be able to react in time. He's getting a lightning bolt to the face.
Okay. Alrighty, cool. Let's see. So Aiden, I see a 16 and a 14.
Advantage.
Was that
16.
with advantage? Okay.
16. Yeah.
Alani is the only. Well, nope, she rolled a 22. None of you are charmed. And lightning bolt. Roll damage, man.
Whoa. We try to identify what's going on with him before we attack him.
A 2. Tulian
22
drops to
lightning.
the ground with his clothes smoldering.
I rush up to him and I heal him.
Okay, roll that healing.
Can you wait a second and not heal him up and instead just stabilize him?
That's my only way of stabilizing him.
No, you can make a medicine
At this
check.
point, Aiden tackles both
okay.
Alani and Tulian.
I'll make a medicine check.
Aiden, what did you say you were doing?
Never mind.
You are able to put out the smolders on his clothing and thump his chest a few times.
And then I get tackled by Aiden.
No, you don't have to do that to stabilize him. He's still alive. You don't have to restart his heart.
The Jeff is going
and
to walk
he is
up
stable.
whenever he can. The Jeff is going to walk up and then quick cast the minute-long identify in this case. Because I don't need him to be
okay.
up and fighting against me to be able to identify this.
Valus at this time has taken a few steps back and tripped over a log and fell onto his ass. And he is still looking rather confused and a little scared right now.
Valus, please stay. Something's wrong with him, and he was trying to convince you to do something. We don't know why. Can you please stay for just a minute?
The magic I cast on you, Valus, was Dispel. So, there was nothing aggressive. We're just trying to figure out what's going on with Tulian.
My brain feels like it has been through whiplash.
'Cause it has. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's very strange, very strange.
Well, you should
All
be
right.
good now. Just give us some time. Maybe, I don't know if you have the ability, but if you can help us figure out what's going on with Tulian here, we could use the assistance.
I wouldn't have him get
It is-
near him right now.
If it is mind magic, that is not anything I'm familiar with.
And just find
Um,
Sajat some time.
Valus seems content to kind of do some deep breathing and collect his wits. And Sajath, you complete the casting of Identify on Tulian. I don't know if, no, I don't actually need it. Because the spell
I
doesn't say it.
demand.
This is why Identify is actually a really fucking awesome spell. You find that Tulian is under the effect of a spell that you probably weren't familiar with before, but through the power of the Identify magic, you are able to ascertain that the name of the spell is Gesh. And if you're not familiar with that spell,
The player is.
it's quite powerful, and gets someone to do things for you over a fairly extended period of time.
So Jeff gets up and clicks his tongue and just says, "Yeah, he's under a spell, all right. Gesh. It's a long duration I've once casted. And
How do you remove it?
it's essentially... Unfortunately, I think I have a way to get rid of it.
Unfortunately, that's a
Just
good
not.
thing, Sajath.
The unfortunate part, if you let me finish, is that I don't have the spell prepared, Alani.
Oh.
However,
Oh.
and he looks to Lerdrin, a dispel magic does not work. Since this is not a magic, this
No,
is
the
a
dispel
curse.
was on Valus, you're right.
So unless you guys have a greater restoration handy, we can't do anything about this.
Until tomorrow, right?
Mhm.
You can prepare remove curse.
Correct.
So
And that
we
might only
keep
be able to
Julian.
suppress it, not remove it entirely. I've had non-lasting effects aside from the one curse I had on myself, but it could vary between curse and curse. I'm still unexperienced when it comes to it.
Well, the most we can do is try, and in the meantime, we can restrain Julian and
Julian will wake up in an hour.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's short resting right now, very comfortably.
I'll let some
He's
time
in
pass.
much
But
of a
I'm gonna give my manacles to Alani. Alani, we're probably gonna have to restrain him.
Yeah, I know. You
Well,
are
here you
gonna
go.
need
You
to
do the honors.
restrain his mouth, because if you don't, he can cast. And I'll put the manacles on his hands.
Okay.
Can I tear a piece of cloth and bind his mouth?
You certainly can.
I'll do that.
His hands are behind his back
Okay.
to make it harder for him to get out of them.
Sweet. The game has paused.
It's been paused this
There
whole
we
time.
go. Yep. Another upgrade in the next foundry. They move the pause screen or pause icon to the middle of the screen.
Oh.
Staring you in the face. Apparently, it's a common issue among GMs. Forgetting to unpause the game.
It's interesting.
Anything you would like to do in the intervening hour, unless you had planned to bring him back to consciousness earlier?
No, I'm just gonna, I guess, talk to Valus and try to explain what's happening.
What is happening here?
He's under a spell, and we don't know why or who put this on him, but he's trying to get you to go somewhere because we don't know why, but some people have been collecting druids to try and do something. Water druids specifically.
This I have heard.
The
Druids
Jeff
from
will
my
pipe
hometown being
up.
kidnapped and taken away by land and sea.
So Jeff will pipe up. Caston Town is a good-sized port town. Leads to a lot of places, including the one that we know he was going to be sent to.
So you think I was going to be kidnapped?
Essentially.
100%.
You were already in the process of it.
By this man? He points at Tulian.
Yes.
Correct.
Not under his own will. So,
Unfortunately, it is his own will. He prefers his life over being a good person. You can resist a Gias. Gish. I'll probably still call it Gias. But it takes a toll to your mind.
So someone is controlling him.
Someone is forcing him, not controlling him.
Do you know who?
Baseless accusations. No proof.
Hmm.
I've been affected by Gesh before.
You have.
Yeah. It's awful.
This man was curious about the thing I did.
Well, yeah.
Village
You
paid for one.
please, can you please tell us that you can't recreate whatever it is you did? That it was a one-time thing.
Oh no, I could do it again. And he reaches into
Jeff curses in Dragonborn.
he reaches into his pack and
Draconic. Oops.
pulls out a package. It looks like a bunch of leaves, like big broad leaves wrapped around something, and he kind of peels the leaves away. This is how I did it the first time. And you see a triangular piece of vellum with all sorts of strange symbols written on it, and a chain motif around the edges.
So Jeff is going to curse again in Draconic.
This thing has quite a bit of power in it, and that's all the power I really have. It made me drunk in my younger years. Made me act out in the worst way. But now I just use it as a curse. Sort of like what happened to Julian over there, I guess.
We met some of the people from your old town. Your village? Northvatten?
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
It's how we knew where to exactly find you, technically.
Well, they were being kidnapped by some people, and we saved them. And they told us, well, we convinced their leader to maybe talk to the leaders of Northvatten into giving you a second chance. If you want one.
He shakes his head. That life is behind me. I started a new one after I was banished. I don't think I could ever go back.
I do think you need to go into hiding somewhere else, though, because this place, if people are looking for you, they're going to find you here.
May I see the vellum you have in your hands? I have a similar
Certainly.
one, but in pieces, so I want to see if there's any semblance to it.
He hands it to you.
And I'll take out the tattered one that I have in my possession. It doesn't depict
Well, the people
same
who are
thing.
after me, just a second. They listen. The people who are after me, if they're after me for my power, they're really after that, but they may not know it. Yes, it looks very similar to the other ones that you have. Same size, same shape, same sort of, mishmash of arcane symbols and this, that, and the other all over it. Different symbols and stuff. If you would like to make a history or religion check.
I would love to.
Certainly
I'll
can.
do, let's see. I think religion would be more useful right now. I'll use a charge of the ring. Oop. Yeah, 30-20.
The symbols on this page you recognize as being associated with the Wild Mother.
Bahamut, Tiamat, and now the Wild Mother. And then Zarks of Control has been gathering the vellums to try to ascertain the meaning of them. He hands over the vellum back to him. It's like, these might just be a blessing in disguise from the gods, or Tiamat's case. Well, no, she's still a god, even if chained up, I guess.
You have others like this?
I've seen one other like this. I handed it over to a Zarksiv official in exchange for a good word to be able to study all of them in the future. I think there's a big, especially now, seeing this different one, I think there's a bigger picture that we're missing.
He says, like I said, I view this object as more of a curse than anything else. But it does seem like it was too valuable and too important to just toss aside and leave in a random place. I think I would prefer it to go somewhere safe. So, if I were ever tempted again, or anybody else who came into its possession wouldn't be able to use it the way I did. You say the capital has more triangles like this.
Similar, yes. They've been trying to study the entire picture, as it were. And I've been tasked and self-tasked in repairing this broken one, Sajaf says as he stores it again in its safe hidey hole.
Well, perhaps it should go there. Perhaps this one. And he holds his. You seem to know a lot more about these things than I ever did.
You know how to use it. Can you explain a little bit on how it happened? How you were able to use this?
I'm afraid I'm a little bit short on that.
Was it
anything
can help?
Are you a religious man?
Not pious, but I do hold the gods to a certain amount. She, on the other hand, refers to Alani, and then him refers to Aiden. They're a lot more pious than I ever will be.
Well, all I can say is that I drew upon my faith in Melora when I stole the sea, as they say. It was my best guess, some combination of pure emotional rage that I was feeling at the time and a belief that the Wild Mother would answer a prayer that somehow manifested through this object and made that thing happen. I would say I was quite surprised when it actually did happen. Or at least at the scale of what I was able to do, or what this triangle was able to do.
Would you be willing
That's about all I can tell you.
to give Sajath that piece of paper?
Like I said, if you know people who have other ones like this and you know more about it than I do, I would be more than happy to be rid of this thing. It's just, like I said, I just didn't want to toss it away in the forest or anything.
Honestly, your forest
I
is
know
a pretty
firsthand
safe
how
hiding
powerful
place.
it is.
Good enough if somebody like Tullian, without any instruction, was able to find his hut.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, but we got pretty messed up in there.
We had instruction. Yeah, and we had instruction, that's what I mean.
Yeah. How is it that you're able to resist the effects, Valus?
I'm not sure. Very
Always
strong
the good
mind,
answer.
I guess.
Well, I'll definitely take it off your hands if I have honestly no use for this. And the fear that we all have is that it doesn't get used again. So finding a place where it can be in extreme safety and security is honestly my utmost priority right now.
Powerful weapon. Weapons can be used in defense as well.
If only we were so lucky to have another druid that potentially follows the Wild Mother.
You don't need to
Cough.
exactly follow a god to call upon them.
What was that, Alani?
Oh, I said you don't exactly need to follow a god to call upon them. You can do it even if you don't follow them. It's just I guess a higher chance of them answering you if you follow them. I don't really know how it works. My god doesn't answer me very much. Neither of them do.
Which gods do you follow?
Seluna and Elistrai. The moon.
Like the actual moon?
Seluna's said to be the moon.
You can talk to the moon?
Sorta.
Man, I just talked to death. Weird.
Yours is a little more morbid than mine.
Yeah, it's a lot more like, and he just kind of waves his hand in the air. It's like,
Yeah, I totally get that.
The moon, though, look, it's like, actually, when it's dark.
Yeah.
Have you, talked to the moon like that? You just look. Sometimes I've tried that a couple of times. Just, lay down and see if I can, develop some sort of mental connection.
You have definitely seen Alani go outside and talk to the moon by this point. You have definitely seen her do that.
I mean, at this point, I think Aiden might
I was
just think
learning
that
from
you're
you.
talking to yourself.
Oh, okay.
If I'm watching you, all right?
Well, in any case, he's gonna be a problem when he wakes up from his nap. So, in all honesty, if you wish to go home, now is the time.
It was such an exciting day. But yeah, my mind is a bit scrambled.
I can use my
We'll see.
power of suggestion to try and get him to sit still and behave for 8 hours, but it does mean that you will all get a rest and I won't. If I can get it to take hold. He's about as strong-minded as I am,
I thought we were just tying him up.
Well, we can do that too, but, I mean, we already have
Bound
done
up
that.
and gagged.
We have done that.
I mean, yeah, I've already...
But, I mean, to be sure...
I have a wolf pelt I can put in his mouth if you want to, make sure he can't really can't say anything.
You have a what?
He's already got a strip of fabric.
A wolf
Gagging him.
pelt. Pretty, pretty
Oh.
hefty
Ugh.
stuff.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't think that would taste very good.
I think that giant gave it to me.
Oh.
Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that we have to wait 8 hours.
And I can definitely attempt to keep him comfortable for 8 hours to where he won't be trying to escape. I guess.
He'll be fine. We'll just, I'll hold him or something. He
Yeah,
can't
if we
run.
have
Look
to.
at him.
If we have to knock him out again, we will.
Definitely.
No more lightning though, because that was kind of you almost
Yeah.
almost got me against Jath. I mean, look at what you did to all the beautiful trees and stuff around here too. Do we gotta pay respects or something?
No.
Okay.
Aiden, I'll
You
get
said
to that
Melora,
bridge
right?
when I get
Do we
to it.
gotta? He's not gonna be pissed, right?
Who?
It's so where you are, you're actually outside of the forest, so it's just kind of grass and rock around here. So there's some charred grass a little bit, but I imagine
Yeah,
the
I
lightning
killed
was
Henry
above
Crabgrass,
ground
but,
level. So
Henry
you probably
Crabgrass, no!
missed most of
I
everything.
thought we were doing some yes and guys.
Oh no, but there
What's going on?
was no grass was really burning, but there was a bird that happened to fly into the path
epic. I got
of the
this.
lightning bolt.
Epic, I got this. No. I
giant
got this.
fungus
He
was
said
struck
forest
down.
specifically. The portion is no longer there because the lightning got rid of it. That's why there's no longer trees, just rocky grass. There, easy. Every tree in the
lightning than he thought.
every tree was somehow really conductive to electricity. It was technically my first cast of chain lightning. It just hit more than 5 targets.
Anyways.
I think you got to work on your
so Valus-
trigger finger there, Jath, because it's a little,
It's okay. It's
maybe
okay.
maybe ask questions first.
I did ask questions, multiple of them, and
All
then
right, let
he
me
cast a
tackle him
suggestion.
first, at least, and then if
Every
you
time
need
you
to, I'll take the shot.
Okay, Aiden. Every time I wait for you to tackle him, then I get the itch to lightning bolt, and then you're there. That's why I did it earlier this time.
I think
Why
you
am
have
I
it
the
out
bad
for
guy?
me.
That
That's what I'm
no.
starting to
Why?
think.
Why you have it up for me? Every time I try helping you,
I'm not
like,
tackling
nah.
you. Do you want me to tackle you?
Every time I try helping you, you just go like, "Nah, I got this," and ignore my help.
Do I?
Are we fighting?
Oh, I guess we are.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Jath. I didn't know you felt that way.
I think I'll leave you guys to it. I'm going to go back to my hut and rest up a bit.
Should I tackle him?
No.
No.
Bye, Valus.
He's good to go. He's not.
Aiden,
He's not the
fine.
one.
He's
So
fine.
he's not the one charming. Yeah, he
No.
didn't do anything to Tullian. It was
No.
the other way around.
Yes.
Yes.
And then that evil piece of paper he had.
Paper
What is
isn't
that
evil. It's
doing?
just paper.
Let's
I
just
thought you said it was
not
something
talk
about
the paper
curses.
anymore. Well, yeah,
I'm
Tullian's
kind of
under
interested in this
curse.
paper. But it's not the paper's fault. So the paper's not cursed.
Nope. Paper's not cursed. It's just
But
metaphorical.
the paper is part of some grander. Yeah, you guys are talking. You guys went a little too fast for me. Kind of just. Oof.
All right. Think about it this way:
Kinda lost
is
track.
the bump behind your neck or near your neck a curse?
I don't have a bump on my neck.
Yeah, you do, Aiden. It's right here. I'll poke it.
Ow! What is that?
It's not really there anymore.
Oh, it's not?
Further down.
Wait, what the hell?
further down on his
And
back now.
I'll feel your back some more, and I'll be like, what the fuck? It's not there? Oh, there it
Okay,
is.
good. Did you? I didn't. What are you?
And there's
Whoa.
two.
Aiden, there's
One on
two
either
now.
side of his spine.
Aiden, there's two now.
Aiden, I think we need to
Have
see
you
a
heard of
cleric.
personal space?
We don't have personal space in this group.
I mean, you and Sajat can, that's your thing, but I've never been asked to join you guys, so I don't really include myself in those.
Me was
Not that I want. No,
to.
I don't want an invitation. Sorry, that was not an invitation.
I mean,
But
no,
just,
I'm saying that Ami wanted to.
She has been asking. I mean,
Me?
Yeah, you.
Me?
Alani's
Yeah,
looking like
he left civilization in part, and he walked away.
Alani's looking like she said something she shouldn't have.
Aiden, I think she's a horse girl. She really digs you having Pearl.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, not me. It's a horse girl.
Amelia?
Yeah.
She likes you,
She's a
Aiden.
I don't
horse
know.
girl.
Government?
Why are we talking about this now? What the hell?
I don't know. This seems like the right time to talk about it. We have nothing else to do.
Wait, what are we doing now?
Waiting 8 hours, I guess.
Here?
Why not?
Don't we gotta,
Yeah, I
like,
get-
go back to town or something? Should we go stay at the
Yeah.
guy's hut? Are we invited?
I want to go back to the forest, and honestly, what
Don't
we
wanna
can do...
Forest.
We
Yeah,
can start
not much of
making
a forest left
grounds.
here, Mister. I like to shoot lightning bolts from. Like, you gotta show me that trick though. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that would be pretty handy
Okay,
sometimes. if I
you
could just-
can't chastise me over it and then want it yourself. That's kind of hypocritical
It
of
is
you.
pretty cool though.
Thank you. I think we're stop fighting now.
Yeah, I think you guys are past it. I'm gonna, with Lairdren's help, because, she has trouble lifting Tullian, put Tullian, like, slumped over the back of Pearl.
Pearl.
Yeah, I said that.
Would you like some
didn't
help?
No, you said Lerdrin.
Yeah.
So Aiden's asking.
With the help of Lairdren.
Yeah, I said with the help of Lairdren,
Hey, I wanna
I'll
help
put
you.
Tullian on. Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause-
but Aiden's asking if we want it. Okay.
Okay, yes, I did want help,
It's
thank you.
I just leave it. Just
Look,
leave
you
it.
guys
Just
were
let it-
talking.
let it
You
pass
guys were
by,
over
it's
there
fine.
talking. I was gonna do this on my own.
With me
Yep.
on your own.
You weren't in their conversation.
I mean, we can start-
The
we
two
can
of you
start
get
heading
Tullian
back.
up onto Pearl.
I started to walk away with Valus.
Oh, goodbye. Who's your
All
next
I'm saying to
character?
that is, we should
Mumbling about
team up.
civilization.
I think
All
we
I'm
need
saying
a
to
lot
that is
more
we should
rubber.
better coordinate. Like team up on a plan. Like if you do want to shoot a lightning bolt at someone, we should have like a signal or something. So I know not to get in the way.
I think I need to make you a rubber armor instead. I think that'd be more
You want-
beneficial to all of
A
us.
what?
A lightning
Rubber.
sword.
Rubber.
Rubber armor.
So like mappity schmappity, but rubber.
Rubbity rubbity.
Schmubber.
Rubbity, huh?
Yeah, when Sajat says rubbity rubbity, you don't want to be near whatever he's looking at.
We're talking.
Look, I realized what I said after it got out of my mouth, and now it's too late.
Do they not have like rubber armors where you're from?
We are also talking about giving Aiden a rubber, so
Well, he's gonna need it soon.
I mean,
Needs
sometimes they give them
protection.
out in Dadavar to
Jethro.
help. Yeah, Ladron's right. Like it's pretty good for especially for like teenagers. Really,
Yeah, okay, let's
It's good to have
go.
some rubber armor.
Let's go. I'm gonna come on, Pearl. Let's start going. Let's start walking.
I thought we
Do
were
you need
walking
rubber
already.
armor, Jeff?
Huh?
Do you need rubber armor, Jeff?
I can't wear armor, Aiden. I'm a wizard.
Oh, you don't wear. You just. Okay. Okay.
I raw dog it all the time, Aiden. That's what you want me to say, right?
You did not have to. I was trying to be subtle about it, but sure. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna put it that way. I thought you were a bit more mature than that, but I guess not. Yeah, raw dogging it.
Aiden, I think I'm the youngest one here.
Aiden, none of us are that mature, okay? I think we've proven
Jeez,
that by
am
now.
I the oldest?
No, you're not.
Oh, good. That'd be exhausting.
Yeah, Lairdrin's definitely the oldest. I think I'm second oldest, but also, am I anymore? I don't really know what age I am anymore.
But which direction are we walking to, guys?
North?
Or are we going west?
Around the forest. However we can avoid that.
Okay, let me specify.
Northwest?
Are we considering... Can you let me fucking
I'm
talk?
letting you talk. Go, go, go.
Are we considering going to the chapel or going back to Bay's End? Because the chapel is right there. If
That's a
our
good
light
question.
is accurate.
I think
Yeah, let's go stay at
what
the
we do
chapel.
next
we
kind
did
of
leave
depends
through the
on
north of the forest.
was we wanted to look for the Ormborax for Zact, right? Or do you want to just deal with Tullian first and then go from there?
Well, I think
I
we
mean,
can.
since we have to wait 8 hours, I wanted to make some ground first.
Mm-hmm.
I
And that would
think.
also get us away from this forest as well.
Let's just go like northwest to the road, or towards it.
And when you say deal, you mean like that whole remove curse thing, not like kill him, right?
I would hope not.
Yes, remove curse.
Yes,
Okay.
Aiden. Remove
I'm just making
curse.
sorry. There was a lot going on there, so I just wanted to make sure. A lot of information, evil papers, and all that.
Paperwork is never evil.
Sometimes you ever get a paper cut? Those are nasty.
I have dragon scales, Aiden. I can't get those.
You're lucky.
I just put a marker on the map for where Kabulda's hut is,
Okay.
roughly. It's a little circle. I would say that, hexes notwithstanding, walking around the north side of the forest, you could get back to Kabulda's hut probably like 10-ish or so if you wanted to.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Anybody want to ride Pearl?
I'm walking next to Pearl.
Free
Tullian
rides.
already
Riding
is.
Pearl.
Won't charge you.
I'm walking next to Pearl.
Oh, nobody
because
wants to ride with him.
Tullian's on there. I'm not gonna.
I think there's space for one more.
No thanks.
All right. You okay, Pearl? The weird bard's not annoying you, is he?
Oh, he's a bard, is he? Sorry.
Thinks he's a
upper
bard, right?
register.
Right,
Oh,
Alani?
he's a bard, is he?
You have anything against bards? Something? I can't hear you. Never mind.
No.
Yep, you
No, I'm
can't.
asking you. I asked Alani. He's a bard, right?
Yeah. He's who I learned music from.
Right. Yeah, Pearl, he's a bard.
Well, it's fine. He doesn't seem to be causing any problems.
Rumpy's got a little restless. Is she okay?
Yeah, she's great. Would you like to ride, Pearl?
So where are you
Sure.
headed?
I'll carry.
To Kabulda's.
All right. Maybe about 15 or 20 minutes later, you hear.
I'm walking like right next to
Hit him
his
in the
head.
Aiden,
I'm walking like right next to his head.
you hit him in the head.
Oh god.
Yep.
Roll the hit,
Instinctively.
Aiden.
I talk to him very calmly and I say, Tulin, please,
With advantage.
we're helping you. Please
An
trust
arm
me.
strike.
Yeah, an arm strike.
25.
Yep.
Oh wait, do I still have the Titan blood? Has it been 3 days?
Yes.
I think
It's been 3 days.
last night was the last day.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is gone. Gotcha. So that's minus. What is that? -2 or something?
I
Minus
believe
one?
so.
So sure like that. Let me
You
go.
crack him across the skull, and the stops. He is unconscious.
Is he stable?
He is unconscious.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, and I'll do a lay on hands 1 point.
Okay.
I was gonna. Okay.
He's okay. Hey, sorry about that, Tullian.
Please.
Calm down. You're okay.
Please trust me, Tullian. This is for your own good. We're not gonna hurt you. Well, I won't. Just sit tight. We've got you, okay? I can't understand anything you're saying.
Just tell him to shut up.
Well, I think
Try
I
it
heard the
again.
last one. I think he did say a lot.
What did you think he said? Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
fuck you, Alani. That's what he's saying right
yeah,
now.
I hear that. Okay.
You want me to hit him again?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
I
said,
think
don't
I
hit
heard
him
that
again,
one.
you son of a bitch. Yeah. We're getting there.
Tullian, this is for your own good. Please. Please just trust me.
Well, I have an idea. You're under a Gias. I said it wrong. Half Gesh. Right? Yeah.
You've been cursed, Tullian. Okay.
I mean, if you don't know, how do you expect us to know?
Did you know that you were under this curse? Nod yes or no.
Not follow instructions, not yes or no.
He shrugs your shoulders.
Try blinking. Maybe blink 1 for yes, 2 for no.
He blinks 3 times. Blink.
Yes, no? Or is it no, yes?
Look. Maybe he didn't know. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, it sounds like it's getting loose. I'll try to tighten the cloth again.
not
Well, what do
listening
we
to
know?
him.
We know that he was compelled to start looking for this guy even before he even got to Bay's End, right? Because he had no reason to be in Bay's End. So it must have been when he was in Helion Falls. Would that be a correct assessment? So it was somebody that he not even met, because from what I learned about the spell, you just have to be able to see them, and that's the only access, essentially.
Well, you just look at somebody and tell them to do something, and they just do it.
Yeah, it's a magical command.
They have they still have to resist it. It just means that Tullian wasn't able to. You're doing too good job. Now it's being too muffled to pick up your mic, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not coming through.
Oh, I really put that fabric in there, guys. I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't really talk. And if that doesn't work again, if it comes loose, I'll pull out the wolf pelt. Maybe that's a little too mean though.
That's really
Oh,
gross.
I don't think a different fabric is gonna work differently. Well, in any case, once I'm able to swap around my spells, I'll be able to potentially remove the Gesh from you.
And eventually, as the time wears on, you find yourself back at Kabulda's hut.
Before we go in, I basically pulled on Sajat's arm and I say, we need to stay outside, and I don't think it's safe to bring him in there with her.
I mean, you're not wrong. If anything, I was just going to get the dome going.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's a little cramped in there with all of us, anyways.
I mean, it's cramped in the dome with all of us either way.
Is somebody out there?
Hi, Kabulda, it's us!
Oh, okay. Yeah, whoop. Hey, look,
That's
Simon.
that's Ilon. How the fuck did he get out here?
He's here to kill us all.
Hey,
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, you're back. Did you find your friend?
Sure did.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I was just about ready to go to bed, but if you guys, do you need anything? Do you
No.
want some tea?
Don't trouble yourself. You can go to bed. We'll stay out here tonight.
I'm just gonna camp out to the stars and then leave first thing in the morning. Don't worry yourself.
We're gonna talk to the moon.
And don't be alarmed about him being restrained. He's under a curse, and we are breaking
He's still
it or
inside.
doing our best to break it
She's-
tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm
my
just letting her
goodness.
know so if she sees him, she doesn't panic.
We're gonna be in the dome. She couldn't see anything.
We
You
have it
a
under
horse
control.
with you. Did you find that
Letting
horse
this
in the
kind lady
forest?
know.
Yep, we found the horse. Her name's Pearl.
Incredible. incredible.
Would you like to pet her?
No, that's all right.
Oh, you're not a
I fucking
horse
hate
girl?
horses.
A little bit of afraid of horses myself. They're quite large, quite large.
Hey, how about in the morning, if you'd like, we can maybe get you a little bit more familiar with Pearl. Pearl is a lovely, friendly horse.
Oh, I don't know.
Just, small
Roll
steps. We
persuasion
can
if you
take some
want. Roll persuasion.
small baby steps. Did it not come through?
Nope.
Oh my god. Oh, there you go.
Oh, this late.
Well, maybe, I guess.
Yeah, just small, small foul steps, just little baby steps. Tomorrow morning, don't worry. Go, you can enjoy the rest of your night.
Alrighty, you sure you don't want to stay inside?
We'll be okay out
It's
here.
a beautiful night. We'll be okay.
Thank you,
Okay,
Kapulda.
okay. Keep an eye out for strange things in the night.
Duly noted.
Window closes. Just a little bit of light from the inside fire seeping through the cracks. Who the hell is that?
You don't need to know who the hell was that, so shut the fuck up and go to bed.
Fucking telling me like that.
Or you're the one to talk tied and you're the one that keeps cursing because you get the fucking opportunity to curse as much as you can because you're being mocked. So go to sleep.
Yeah, and have
Yeah, at least
some
it ain't-
respect for her, all right? She's a nice little old lady.
At least I got to see how curse, motherfucker.
All I
Hey, I'm gonna
understood
need-
was curse, motherfucker.
You owe me like 50 copper pieces by now, man.
Oh, shit.
51.
Oh, fuck that shit.
I didn't catch how many that was.
That was 2 more.
He said, "Fuck that shit."
Julian, I think by now, from our limited time, you should know that Aiden is really headstrong when it comes to something. And he's been really trying to quit cursing. So you're gonna have to pay out one way or another.
Well, most of my songs have curse words in them, and they're real popular.
Well, you can go back to being a popular bard after we uncurse you, okay? So just
One of my songs is called "Fuck This, Fuck That, Fuck Everything in Between."
Honestly, depending on the crowd, that might go really well. You might be onto something. New genre of music.
We can mostly sing to drunk people. Pretty much anything's good.
Yeah, put a good beat to it. Yeah.
okay.
Get
I
off
think
this
it's bedtime
goddamn
now.
horse.
Hey, don't talk about Pearl like that. Pearl's actually gonna kick him off.
Anything. I was waiting for that.
I would like
I
to
guess I
attune to
deserve
the.
that.
I would like to attune to the staff again.
Alrighty.
Because if I understood what you implied last time, I need to be attuned to it if I want charges to restore. Is that right?
Oh, I don't know. I think it probably
That's-
just naturally restores its charges.
Either way, I'll still do it.
Okie dokie.
It's
Anything
Hopia.
for anybody else before you go to sleep? Or try to?
Yeah, it's gonna be a try.
I'm
It's gonna be a try.
guys. Would you like me to suggest or try to before bed?
I'd rather you go to bed, and if he gets away, he gets away.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Maybe we can, like, I don't know, chain him down somewhere. Well, he'll stay in the. Well, he can leave the dome if he wants to, right?
Yep. I mean, you can tie him to you, Agent. You're pretty heavy.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
We tie up Tullian so that he's attached in such a way where Aiden will wake up at the slightest nudge.
Oh my god.
Oh, should I like cuff him to me?
No, he's cuffed to himself. He can't have his hands.
Well, here
Okay.
we have this.
Oh, yeah.
So Jeff pulls his own manacles.
Oh god,
and
2
puts them
manacles.
and he
Cuff
puts them
the
on.
cuff to the cuff.
No. Like on one ankle on Tullian and the other ankle to Aiden. There, that should be enough.
Nice.
2 sets of manacles to get out of. Oh my god. And rope. Lots of it.
Lots and lots and lots of rope.
Hey, sweetie.
Does anybody know the DC for getting out of manacles by any chance?
I thought it was a 15 strength.
I think the manacles say so. 1 second. Where I just saw them. Why can't I see them? Am I blind?
It's a 15 dexterity.
So I
Escaping
will
requires
say-
a successful 20 DC dexterity check. Breaking them is a 20 strength. Without the
So
key,
the only way that he can get out is by rolling a natural 20.
Twice.
He has 8 hours 6 seconds. If you really want to.
He does.
So
indeed.
variant. He probably could, but variance also says he might have another set of exhaustion.
Depending on how much he took in the forest, too, we don't know.
Well, he at least has 4 minimum. Well, no, he short rested, so he has 3 minimum.
is he trying to break them or break out of them?
Well, he's not doing anything
Probably
right
not.
now.
Yeah, probably not right now. He's gonna wait
Just-
till we're asleep.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, breaking them is the
We-
20 strength, and then escaping them is 20 dex.
We should keep watch on him tonight.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can take turns.
I volunteer to go first. I only need 4 hours of sleep.
I'll watch him second.
Okay.
Okay. You go to sleep with Alani, keeping a eagle eye on Tullian, who you easily see does start trying to fiddle and get out of the manacles.
First I'll try talking to him and say, Tullian, stop.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
So Jeff snorts awake. It's like, he's compelled to continue the command. He can't help.
I cast suggestion
Alani,
on
you
him.
hear a click.
I cast suggestion on him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 15 wisdom. And I suggest You stop trying to escape.
18.
Fucking goddamn it.
And you heard a little click.
Aiden. I need to do the punching thing again.
Oh, God.
I guess I can do it. I'm gonna punch him. I'll do.
You probably didn't hear a click. You heard what sounded like manacles hitting the ground, we'll say.
Oh, okay. Like he's still trying to escape or has escaped?
Probably has. I mean, you could check, and you see the manacles are not on his hands anymore.
Okay. Well, he's still tied up, so fuck him.
He's also still manacled to Aiden, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or both sets.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, the first set is just on his wrists.
I will try
Second
to
set would
wrestle the
be
manacles
mangled.
back onto his fucking hands. Through all the rope and Aiden and
All
all
right.
that crap.
You are able to unclip the manacles and everything because he basically just got his wrists through them, and attach them back on, and probably put something else in there to decrease the space in between the metal and his arm
Okay.
or his
Yeah.
wrist.
I made sure
Make
he
it
wasn't
more
flexing
difficult.
when I yeah. Tullian, please, this is for your own good. You know, if you rest, it'll be easier for you to break out in the morning when you're not exhausted.
Really? It kind of gives you the really look, and then just
Really, bitch, really?
and then just leans back and lays down on the ground, as comfortable as he can get.
Yep. I'm just gonna keep an eye on him for
Your
my
4 hours.
4
or so.
hours.
Your 4 hours passes.
And then I'll go to bed. Wake up, later, and then go to bed.
Okay.
Has Tullian slept at all, or is he still wide awake?
Make a perception check.
Eight.
Why are you at disadvantage?
Because I have disadvantage on all ability checks from the forest.
Oh, yeah. Looks like he's sleeping.
Okay. Well, Lairdren, your turn. I go to bed. He did try to escape, by the way, and then I go to bed.
You, Pedron, as Alani goes into her trance, you soon notice Tullian struggling and shifting his arms.
Like, check the manacles.
He's
They're
unfortunately
still-
not very subtle about it. As soon as you start making your way to him, he's like,
Like
Really?
a child, dude.
and motionless.
I'm gonna check the manacles still.
They seem to be pretty tight.
Okay. Just keep an eye on them while they're
Okay.
resting.
You do notice from time to time some shifting, but given that he now has disadvantage, the likelihood that he would roll 2 nat 20s is pretty slim to none, and the morning comes. You all get a short rest. Anything that you accumulated in the forest is gone.
Short rest, long rest,
Long rest. You guys get a long rest. Anything you accumulated
and
in the forest is gone.
ration
Yay, no more
minus.
disadvantage. Oh yeah, Aiden.
No, ration
Ration,
minus.
please.
We eated the rations.
I give a ration to Alani,
Thank you.
and I eat a ration.
Whooped. Someone roll a d20, please.
I'll do it.
Ooh, there you go.
Yikes.
Overcast.
Yay.
With a little bit of snow falling.
Damn it.
That's fresh scent of snow combines with the smell of a wood fire smoke coming out of Kabulda's chimneys.
All right, let's just get this over with. So Jeff is going to stretch and then hold him by the forehead.
What is it? What's going on?
Remove curse.
Tulian, who's laying down, just bolts up, sitting up. And Wide-Eye looks around. Alani?
I take out the thing from his mouth.
Oh.
Tullian?
Alani? Oh, this is gonna make the best song. Holy goddamn shit. And we will take a break.
Okay.
That's another copper.
3.
See ya in a bit.
Okie dokie.
Yes.
Did you notice that this square is still not snowy?
What square?
This one. Because of the
Oh, yeah.
portrait.
Yeah, it's awkward.
Shh, it's not there. It's just not snowing right there on the map.
That's weird.
I like that. Chaos control. Welcome back.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm not back.
Okay, you're not back.
Okay, now I'm back for reals.
Welcome back.
Who are we missing?
There.
Everybody.
Ice? Is it just ice?
All right, I am back.
And ice.
Just posted back on the chat.
There he is.
Forge.
He just got here.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Oh. So Tulian shakes his head a bit. Wow. Well, that was something else.
Julian, are you okay?
I mean, I'm fine now. I guess thanks to whatever it is you did.
What the
And
hell
wow.
happened to you?
Well, this all started, I guess, probably about 15 days or so ago. I was up in the Caston Uplands, up near Split Lake. And this woman came up to me. She's looked like she was dressed like a highborn, but not from these parts. She wore a certain pendant. It had a ship with a blazing sun behind it. And Aiden, you recognize that symbol. It's the symbol of a company in Dadavar called the East Varvesi Trading Company. It's one of the more powerful ones in Dadavar, and Jacob did work for that company. So you're familiar with that.
Hey, mind if I get a closer look at that?
Well, I don't have it with me. It was something that she was wearing.
Oh.
She's the one who told me I needed to find Valus and bring him to some cave north of Caston Town. Cavern of the Dark Ones?
That doesn't sound good.
Doesn't.
Do you know where this cavern is exactly?
She told me that I have to walk. I'd have to walk through the half-wood, and it's on the north side of the half-wood, but south of the river.
Do the mappity thing, Alani.
Mappity schmappity.
She told me not to reveal anything about her, and she basically made me lie. I was supposed to run away if I was discovered.
Yeah, you were being pretty mean.
I had to do the thing that
So
was
Dad was
commanded
saying
of
you
me.
could, resist it. You
I
didn't
mean,
feel the
maybe I
urge to
could have.
resist it?
It would have killed me.
Just to
Well,
That's what
confirm,
she
you
said.
don't feel the desire to do that thing anymore, correct?
Not at all.
I'll punch you in the
No.
head if you do.
I wouldn't go on some half-cocked quest like that.
I know.
Just on clarity for Sajaf's sake, Epic, I didn't feel the same resistance that I had with Alani's, that it was still there. I did feel it completely expunge itself, right?
Seem to, yeah. Yep.
With confidence, Sajaf will just say, I think he's good now. Um, um, and if it's okay with everybody, it's a suggestion. We don't have to go about it. Gesh is a charm, and this necklace makes you immune to charms. So if we think Tulian might be susceptible to something like that again, we could hand this to him.
I think it's more useful with us.
That's
Because
Women seem to be pretty powerful. I mean, I'm pretty good against stuff like that, but I guess that one got me.
I'll start like untying him and everything.
Well, in any case, what are you gonna do now?
You know where we are, right?
Yeah, generally speaking. I mean, I got memories of everything I did and everywhere I went, so a long way from home.
Yeah. Very far.
You have any idea about anything? Anything that's going on? What in the world? Like, why me? What?
I
Why
don't.
Valus? Why?
Well, we know the why Valus. We don't know why you. I think you were just at the wrong time at the wrong place.
Shit. I just remembered something she said.
What'd she say?
She said she'd be watching me, and that she'd be able to tell if the spell wore off or was broken.
Well,
And then he reaches into a pocket in his vest and pulls out a little flower. The same kind of flower that you remember seeing Jacob wearing.
Wonderful. I think you should toss that. Do you
I
happened
think
to...
She
she
gave you
intended
that?
to find me from this. Yeah,
Give me it.
she gave it to me.
Can I take it from him?
He holds it out to you.
And I'll produce flame on it.
It turns into ash.
Well, doubly so. She should feel that the effect has worn. So I ask again, what do you intend to do now? I don't think you can go back to where you're from.
Really?
I mean, Athelion
My
Falls
home's
is
in Athelion Falls,
pretty far away from Caston Town.
far away from home too. I mean, I was on my way to Caston Town. I was gonna do some gigs down there, but I don't think I want to do that anymore. I'm late anyway, I guess. So yeah, I figured I was just gonna head home. Ah, maybe stay in Basin for a few days. Rest up.
If you stay in Bay's End, maybe we can come meet back up with you after we're done here.
You got stuff to do down here.
Got one more thing to take care of.
Yeah, there's a creature called an Aurum Vorax that we're gonna go try and get rid of.
Well, that sounds all fun and exciting and everything, but yeah, probably not for me. Um, I'm really not up for traveling out in the wilds on my own. And he looks up at the hut, points at it.
It's a dwarf
Someone live there?
named Kabulda. She's very kind, but she doesn't really have food for anyone other than herself.
I've got rations in my pack. I should be all right for a little while.
Tell you what, Julian, we'll go handle what we need to handle, and then come back here and then travel to Base End. How's that?
I mean, I don't want to be a burden on it, y'all. You've already done quite a bit already.
I mean, it would be a
But
disservice
if you,
to not at least get you back to a town.
well, if you can manage it, I would appreciate it quite a bit. But don't don't put me at the top of your priority list by any means.
Oh, trust me, you're not.
It's like night and day talking to you now as before.
I told you he wasn't himself.
Yeah.
Alani, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for what I had to do
Oh God,
too.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sort of sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Just glad we were able to help you.
I know you weren't in your right mind, so I don't hold it against you. Him, on the other hand, I know he's mad.
What happened to Bayless?
Don't worry about it. It's
He
better.
went back.
It's
He
better that
went
you
back
don't know.
to somewhere.
Well, as long as he's okay.
He's okay.
What could be so goddamn important to hijack someone else's mind to do what seems like a simple errand, almost.
I wouldn't put too much thought into it.
My mother
And
did it to
maybe
me for
forget,
fun, so...
if you can, forget you knew Bayless. Because nothing good can come from that.
Could probably make you all forget Bayless, but I don't think I can do it on myself.
Yeah, I don't really want to forget.
Wait, how can you do that?
It's just a matter of reaching into someone's mind and pulling on a string or two.
Oh, don't do that.
Ha ha!
See, he needs to learn a thing or two about personal space. That is intense.
He's very good about
Bards are
personal space.
notorious for ignoring personal space.
You were always good with me.
That sounds kind of predatory.
He's not?
Regardless, we have somewhere we should start heading to.
Kabulda, are you awake?
Oh, yes? Oh, you're awake?
Can my friend
Good
stay
morning.
here?
Time to pony up.
Can my friend stay here while we
Oh,
go
oh.
take care of something? We'll be back tonight, hopefully.
Name's Tullian. I can't provide much, but I can provide some fine entertainment.
You like stories, so I think you'll get along just fine.
Oh, I do indeed. Oh, you sure we should do this with the horse? It's snowing out.
It'll be fine. Pearl loves the snow. Do you like the snow?
Oh, yeah. It looks pretty, but it's a pain in the ass, if you ask me.
Yeah, you'll be on Pearl the whole time, so, you know.
The whole time? What do you mean the whole? I don't want to ride.
Aiden, we got
Why not?
stuff to do today.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Maybe next time, then.
Oh, you're busy. Good. Okay.
I just saved her
Well,
from
on the return
horse.
trip.
Tullian, what's it? Come in from the snow. Goodness gracious.
It's a date next time.
Yes, whatever.
I can feel her rolling her eyes.
So you play songs, do you? Yes.
Yes,
Yep,
whatever.
I do. And they go inside.
Oh, please continue.
Are you sure they're gonna be okay in there with each other?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Tullian's
Let's-
definitely not like, you know.
No, I'm fairly certain
Okay.
because
He's all clean.
he never laid a hand on me. I'm pretty certain he's into
No, I'm
the
not talking
opposite
about
sex,
that.
if that's
So,
what you're talking about.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about if he's a creep. He kind of did seem creepy, but you said he's not, so that's fine. But so the thing he was describing, that symbol, and I think who is actually, you know, I guess who did the Gesh. Gesh?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? The Gesh. I think that might have been. That's the same person that Jacob was working with. I think it's the hag. Vertronia, maybe?
Couldn't it
Might
have
be her.
been his wife?
Maybe. No, I don't know if. I guess it could have been.
I don't know anything about him, but
I don't know.
didn't they?
But
say that...
it was one of it was they're all involved in this.
Yeah. We gotta figure this out.
Because she's the one who wanted because that was the original. All the druids, they're all from the same place, right?
Yeah.
From
North Botten. What is it? North Botten?
Northvotten, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
It gives up.
So, I guess they have something. I guess that's what they needed them for. That whole, you know. Yeah.
Well, we've kind of foiled their
So I
plans.
think it's all like connected.
Pretty heavily.
No.
Yeah. No?
I fail to believe that something that may have been premeditated for so long. Contingency plans. We're dealing with smart people. They're desperate.
I wouldn't really call them people.
A person is still a person, no matter how foul they go.
Let's get moving towards the chapel. Oh, is the Aurum Vorax the only thing we're here for?
I mean, maybe some
Wait, I thought
sightseeing.
What'd you say, Aiden?
that's all we're doing? Just hunting down the Aurum Vorax?
I mean, yeah, it's at the chapel of the offer refused.
Oh. Yeah, let's take care of that so we can get back.
I really want to go back to Bay's End. I need a bed.
Wonder what that chapel was used for before.
Refusing an offer. Of some sort. I know, I'm clever.
Maybe we'll
You
figure
can
out
do
once we're there.
a history or religion check if you'd like.
Or maybe Aiden could just fucking speak up.
Yeah, maybe he could tell us about his secret mission. Hint, hint.
Aiden takes his personal space. Very
Hiya! 14.
With a 14, you know that it was a chapel devoted to the Raven Queen, and that it, at some point in time, fell into disrepair, but you don't know why or what happened.
So we know that there's a graveyard, and it messes with your mind. We know that there's really aggressive vines. We know that the Aurum Vorax lives here. And we know that there's some puddles that don't reflect what's actually here. And that's all we know.
I wonder how different it is from the Temple of the Mantle that we've gone to before. It was also a temple to the matron.
I guess we'll find out.
Walking and talking.
Walk and talk. Walk and talk.
To the northwest, I think?
West-northwest.
West-northwest, yeah.
Who would like to head up the search for the chapel?
Yeah, Lairdren.
Among the trees.
We're traveling and scouting. I guess Lairdren's heading it up.
You got good eyes.
Uh-huh.
Make
have
their
eyes.
perception check.
Bing, bang,
See
boom.
how long it takes.
Ooh, that's not good. My eyes are
Perception failed.
not feeling good.
Takes you a little while to pick up the trail, but eventually you do find evidence of some what might be called paths. It's kind of lightly trampled grass that kind of leads you to some thick trees through which you can see the ruin of a chapel a quarter mile or so further into the forest. And pressing forward in that direction, a field of broken gravestones and blackened earth stretches out before you. And from the edge you can hear faint whispering voices.
Okay, this is stuff that's gonna mess with their minds.
Close your ears, everybody.
I'm gonna cast Aid on myself, Aiden, and Sujath. 5 more HP for everybody except for Lairdren. max HP.
Whoop-oo.
I could enhance a couple of our abilities to think, kind of like I did in the forest, if you want, or if anybody wants.
I will say at this point also that off to the left, you do see kind of a steep hill that rises up. And I would say from your vantage point, you can probably see that it kind of uh, uh, ends at a cliff, and that. Let me see if I can describe this. Like, let's say the chapel was here. You see the hill rising up over on the left side to the left of the graveyard, and that you can kind of tell that there's kind of a cliff that goes down this way, and that the chapel's kind of set back away from the back side of that cliff. And then over on to the right of the gravestones, you do see those sorts of pools of water on the ground as well
So I have a question.
that Kobolda had mentioned.
Is there a way to
Yep.
circumvent the graveyard without having to go through it?
Yeah. You can walk around it left
Okay.
or right.
I suggest we do that.
Alright. Yeah, I suggest we do too.
Everybody go ahead and make a perception check for me. $18.
Dirty 20.
Milani and Lairdrin, over in the direction of those pools of water, you do see a slowly pulsing light coming from one of those pools. Just kind of.
It's coming from the pool or above the pool?
Yeah. From the surface.
From
it's from the surface of the pool.
Does it look like
There's a
it's
glowing
an
light over there.
object, or
Wonder
is
what
it
that is.
is it moving, or is it just stationary?
All you can see right now is a light that seems to pulse.
Okay.
And it's stationary. And in a little pool that's kind of set in the middle of a bunch of other pools. Okay, so what would you like to do? Head through the graveyard, trek up the hill to the left, or
What do we learn
go
about
to the
the
pools to the right?
Vorax?
What'd you say?
What did we learn about the Aurum Vorax? I know it's
I
that
know we
he likes to
researched
eat
it.
gold. Yeah, I know I wasn't the one who researched it, so I didn't take notes.
I think it was Lairdrin? Was it Lairdrin and Aiden?
I think I saw some pictures.
Oh yeah, it was you two. I was looking up something else.
So Jeff is going to send out Mint on a reconnaissance mission. He will tell him a vague, semi-vague description of what Aurum Vorax should look like, and tell him to report back if he sees something that matches it.
All right. So you send Mint just like straight to the chapel through the graveyard?
I think the hill might have more results. Do we know that this Aurum Vorax is inside the chapel?
That's what we heard.
Sure. Yeah, I'll send them like straight.
Straight. Okay.
Just so I have this clear in my head, we have hill choice, graveyard choice, or pool's choice.
Isn't
Yep.
the pools just everywhere?
Or you can do all three. No, there's a field of pools off to the right of the graveyard.
Oh, I thought the pools were in the graveyard.
Nope.
I'm confused.
Shit, so Jeff. So Mint goes flying into the graveyard. And you see him start to fly a little erratically,
Poor buddy.
kind of flying up and down, and then left, right, kind of. So Jeff, this place is weird. Oh, there's weird voices. Could you please make a wisdom saving throw for poor little Mint?
Boy, alright. Here we go. Get away, Steam notification. I can't click on. Oh man.
Oh, Mint.
I'm not gonna bother looking up his wisdom. I don't think it's great. It's a +1. So 6.
You see Mint kind of flying erratically a little bit, and he sends you that message in your head, and then he's gone.
No, Mint. So we just see Mint disappear?
Yeah, he just poofs.
How did Laura Bailey was able to keep fucking Trinket alive, dude?
I don't know, man.
get it.
I don't fucking know. The
'Cause Matt
necklace.
allowed it.
It was the necklace. Yeah,
Mhm.
really. Okay, so we're not going through the graveyard.
Got good intel, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, it's like we can reconfirm that it messes with your mind, I guess. So do we go through the hill and then rappel down? I guess.
Well, I did notice something strange at the pools over to the right. There's a glowing light. But I do think the hill is the safest choice. I'm really tempted to go see what that glowing light is, though, but I also feel like that's a bad idea.
I mean,
Can we do that, like-
equally bad idea?
Everybody make
Can we do
another
that
perception
teleport
check for me, please.
Now I roll high. Fuck you, Gabe.
Can we do that teleporty thing where you guys, like, with the cape, like, we jump or whatever?
I can?
We could probably clear it, no? How far? You can do that from pretty far away, right?
500 feet.
Alani, while you were watching Mint fly erratically through the graveyard, you also noted off to the left, on the hill, what looked like some vine-like things kind of move and almost sort of seem to reach out in the direction of Mint, even though Mint was pretty far away from them.
Hey,
at that point.
guys.
But there was some rustling and just kind of undulation and...
The hill is covered in those aggressive vines that we were warned about from Kabulda. She told us about those vines.
So let's
we
avoid
have
that.
Vines to hills, mindfuckery through the graveyard, and pools that reflect something that's not there. Wonderpar. How far away is the church?
a quarter of a mile.
Fuck me. I don't know how much that
You can
is.
barely see it at this point.
I mean, I could turn into an eagle again and fly us all over one by one.
Well, see, here's the thing.
And
Mint got confused flying over the graveyard, so...
quarter mile is 1,320 feet.
Oh, good to know.
So we could, like, try to get as far as we can and then like jump the rest of it
We could.
with the the cape?
I would
That's an
Because you have two
idea.
capes
prefer
now,
to.
right?
Yes, we do
Well,
have 2 capes. You
Only
have
one
of
of
them.
them is being used right now.
But it's not an attunable thing.
Who
You
has
can
the other?
just
It's not,
wear it.
but
Aiden,
Aiden.
you have it.
No,
Oh.
I have the cape, but Aiden chose to wear a
Oh.
different cape. So
Oh.
I was holding on to it.
Oh. Belay.
So yeah, let's do that. So you have a cape, and then Alani has a cape.
I can't
Right?
wear this cape because I've got my protection cape on. And it's pretty. It clashes with my color scheme.
Oh, you do have to attune to it.
You do not have to attune to the Cape of the Mountebank.
But you can't
I'll
wear
just-
2 capes.
You can't wear
But
two
you can
capes though.
you can be attuned to a cape, and you can take it off, right?
You could.
According to Epic's rules,
Like,
yes.
it's a cape.
According to Epic's rules,
It's a
yes.
cape.
So I could be wearing the Cape of the Mountebank and still be attuned to my
I'll
cloak
take
of
off my
protection.
cape and put on the cape of Mountebank. Alani, give me the cape.
Okay, I'll give you the cape.
I'll take off I'll put it over the cloak of Arachnida. I'll will it to be the cape I use.
Just take off your cloak of
I'll take off
Arachnia.
the other cloak. Jeez. I'll put it in my.
Just
I'll put
Guys,
it on my waist.
we're not being
Instead of on my
difficult.
back,
Epic clearly
It's
is
gonna be on
being
my
difficult.
waist.
Aiden just really wanted to wear 2 capes.
Yes. Look at the layers, guys.
Beautiful. It doesn't look terrible.
Actually, I have a third cape, guys. You think I should put that on just
No.
for?
No.
He does.
Okay.
I know the Cape
I
of
think it's on
Billowing.
giant
somebody's
ape.
mouth at some point.
Giant Eagle can only carry one of us, though, right?
Yeah. I don't think that's worth it. Especially since what happened with Mint.
How far did Mint get? Roughly estimation.
Whatever its fly speed is.
Not far. Got it. I mean, we're gonna have to chance it.
I vote for pools.
It's all bad. It's
It's
all
all
bad.
bad.
Let's just pick one and go.
I vote for the pools.
Yep.
All right. Aiden, what do you want to do?
Pools?
All right, let's go towards the pools.
Pools it is.
Can I
Lead
still
through the
see?
pools.
Right.
Can I still see the glowing orb I saw as we're
Oh, yeah.
moving over there?
Yeah.
Has it moved?
You certainly can. Nope.
Ah,
Flashbang.
they're tighter than I thought they would be.
Those are
A
very
field
tight.
of pools of still water seemingly only inches deep dot the ground before you. What's strange is that their near-reflective surface doesn't seem to show the environment as it is now, but rather what it was at probably a different time. The trees and the reflections aren't nearly as tall as the ones that stand around you, and though the skies are currently cloudy, with snowfall, the pools reflect a sky that is clear and blue. Near the center of the field, all of you now can see one pool that seems to have some sort of slowly pulsing light coming from a point on its surface. This
Approach.
light makes the surface of that pool look like polished silver. There are only narrow bits of raised land between the pools, so navigating through this area without disturbing the water will be tricky. I will say that you can skirt around the edge, and it'll probably be about 60 feet to make your way through this thing. If you want to go investigate that bright light, be a slight diversion and add a little bit to your travel distance.
Guys, am I crazy for wanting to investigate the light?
Yes.
Okay, I won't do it.
Keeping an eye on it though.
Oh, hey, I don't think I told you guys. But so this chapel we're at, right? There might be some guy here.
Who?
He's like, I guess.
Is it like the skeleton guy that we found in the other chapel?
No, I think he's like an actual guy.
So, someone to talk to?
I might have to kill him, maybe.
Well,
I
Oh,
don't know.
do you think it... No, that's crazy.
What?
Do you think he got turned into the Oran-Vorax?
ooh, that'd be
That-
amazing.
That happens?
I don't know.
I mean, later can turn into a bear, a saber-toothed tiger, an eagle, a
So what,
monk,
somebody
and a
just-
wolf.
And a weasel.
Some spider.
And spider, yeah.
Ugh.
And the fat lady wants to eat him? Weird.
No. Zake wants to feed all. But we don't know if... You know what? It's best not to think about it. Let's just get over
Let's
it
just
first.
go. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, but his name is Ephraim. So just it's kind of his fault, I think, that everything is all messed up here.
How did you learn all this?
Okay.
I died.
Oh, was it back in the temple?
Yeah. Yeah, she just started, she kind of does that. She just kind of starts talking at me about everything.
These pools don't look particularly deep, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So, how would you like to go about navigating through this field of pools?
Single file.
We get there without any issues.
What's your marching order?
I'll go first. Fuck it. I'm not scared.
I'll go second. I'm scared. Aiden, actually, maybe you should go second. Let's have a strong person in between people who are not as strong.
You're pretty strong, Alani.
I am not. I am not.
Well, strength doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like
I meant
Physical,
physical,
like,
strength. I
strength.
meant physical strength.
Oh,
Yeah, I was talking physical
I don't know if
strength.
that's gonna help you, but I should be sort of in between everybody.
Yeah, you should
so
be like in the
y'all,
middle-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys get that, that nice feeling you guys get around me.
Yeah.
You're just a good guy.
I just have some vibes. Yeah, I got some great vibes.
Really
I think.
swell.
You really do.
Nice vibe.
I'll
vibes
go.
within
I'll
10
go
feet,
third
guys.
then. Okay, it's Sajath, Aiden, Alani, Legend. Sounds like it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I know,
you
bitch.
begin navigating your way through the pool. Sajath, please make an acrobatics check.
Oh, it
That
should have
is
been me
not
first,
at
guys.
all I was
Should have been me,
expecting.
guys. Should have been me.
Don't worry, you'll all get your chance.
Hey, it's fucking good.
Oh,
Nice.
should not have been me,
Sajath
actually.
masterfully and nimbly steps through the first portion of the pools. Aiden, please do the same. Looking for 15s here.
Nice.
Aiden follows suit, following the path that Sajath made. Alani.
Yeah, there we go.
Good step, Alani.
Yep.
Alani's foot slips, even though Sajath had charted a good path through, and disturbs the surface of a pool at her feet. You see the water ripple, again.
I pull my foot back
And
I
then
go.
a wave of force emits, hitting Sajath, Aiden, and Alani.
Oh fuck! But we cleared it.
Yeah, this is what the marching order is for. You each take 7 points of force damage, and I would like each of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. And you get Aiden's bonus from this.
Dexterity saving throw.
Plus 4.
Uh,
Oh.
13.
Oh.
Oh, oof, oof. Alani and Laerdrin, you see Sajath and Aiden. After this force wave passes through them, their bodies go stiff, and they fall over into a nearby pool. And even though these pools seemed shallow, their bodies disappear below the surface.
Fully?
You guys are stunned.
Can I try and pull him out?
Yeah, can I try to help whoever's closest to me?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I would be diving after Sajath to try and pull him out. I'm not going in the water because I can't swim, but I would be reaching in to try and pull him out.
Let's see here. Both of you just go ahead and make athletics checks for me.
Her and I?
Oh, my bad. I don't know why I did that.
You're ready.
7.
Okay.
I got 12.
Alana, you're able to pull Sajath out. However, Aiden is still below the water. Go ahead and, if you would like to continue trying.
I do have a question, though.
Yeah.
So it says, if I'm reading this correctly, a stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can only speak only falteringly. Automatically fails strength and dex saves, attack rolls have advantage, whatever. But then it says incapacitated. Incapacitated says I can't take actions or reactions.
Right.
Does that count bonus actions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actions, not the just action. That's the terminology. So that's why they put it like separately.
Technically, you're not allowed to
Just
take a bonus
making
action
sure.
if you don't take an action.
Laerdrin, you're able to pull Aiden out of the water. Their bodies are still stiff. But after a minute, that stiffness fades. And here on a narrow patch of land between pools, they both become limber again. Aiden, you have 1 point of exhaustion.
Yikes.
And we made it, what, 30 feet in?
You made it about a third of the way across so far.
So what is a third of a quarter mile?
Let's not do math now.
I am, because as soon as I get within range of anything useful, I'm gonna start doing bullshit.
Okay.
How would you like to proceed?
Did we just
Hey,
book
guys.
it and then
No, hold
and then
on.
just teleport?
We need to
So
keep being careful.
a third of a quarter mile is 440 feet.
No, a third of the way through this field of pools.
I feel cheated now.
You're not getting past my skill
hold on.
challenge, bitch, unless you burn resources.
I was about to! What do you mean?
Let's just keep going.
I vote to just book it and then teleport as soon as we get within
Okay,
range.
and you're gonna leave behind people who fall in? I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, it's
Well,
it's probably only
we're fast
I mean,
enough.
this field was only probably about 60 feet across or so. So it's not
Oh.
like this enormous field. Like you could use teleportation, Cape of the Mountain Bank, or whatever to get across.
And what's
Oh,
on the
what's
other
at
side
the-
of
Really,
the
any of these
pools?
obstacles.
What's on the other side of the pools?
Open field until the chapel.
Okay.
Should we just teleport?
Let's just teleport. I thought it was a quarter mile of pools. I misunderstood this entirely. Yeah, let's use the Cape of the Mount back and take one person each.
Wait, so how do I do it?
Okay, so you
Do I like
hold
wave the
close.
cape?
You have to hold close to the person, right? Like this, and I'm gonna hold like elbow to elbow. And then you take the cape, you swing it around, and think where you're going. And so Jeff just does it and shows up the entire length of the dimension door past
Who did you take?
you.
Oh, okay. Because your microphone cut out when you said that.
Are you ready, Later Jordan?
Yep.
Do you want me
Just
to like
make sure
hold you?
I mean,
I'll give him an awkward hug.
yep. Returning the awkward hug and just keep your eyes on where you want us to go.
Okay.
You're capable. You got this. Let's go.
Are we there yet? I don't think it's working.
You have to swoosh it harder.
Am I doing something wrong? And then he uses the cape. Cast Dimension Door.
Okay. You find yourself on the far end of the field of pools.
Are we there?
Right.
You're there.
Oh, hey.
And that's how it's used.
You don't
You
even
okay,
need
Later?
to hug that close. You can just hold on to somebody's hand. Or like wrist. Or like
It kind of felt better
put your
this
hand
way.
on their shoulder. Okay. I mean, if that's...
I don't mind giving him a hug.
I've given him plenty of hugs. He
Okay, I
doesn't
think we
like
can let
any
go
of
now.
them.
So approaching the chapel, you do note more of these twisting vines covering the grounds immediately around the chapel. It does look like there is a footpath leading up to the front stoop of the chapel that is wide enough to traverse, though there are these thorny vines on either side.
Guys, do you think we should like light some torches and like maybe it'll keep the vines at bay?
I
Sure.
think it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, plants and fire don't exactly mix, yeah?
Take out a torch and I light it.
Same.
Try to.
Torch is lit. The vines nearby, the ones closest to you, seem to slowly writhe and sense your presence.
Let's start going?
With your torches lit, you navigate the path. The vines do seem to recoil from the fire, although
yeah!
they seem quite aggressive. So you have to swish and flick your torches around.
We'll do like a
Wingardium
blind walking
Leviosa.
man.
Leviosa!
I'll send some fucking produce flames at them bitches. Send them back.
They shriek when you do so.
Let them know I'm not fucking around.
Our approach is very stealthy.
and
wave
then
my torch
recoil and
at.
kind of you see the mass of them kind of recoil from the area that you produced flame, crawling back. And you approach the small stone chapel nestled in a small dell amongst the forest. The facade and side walls of the chapel still stand, though it looks like most of the walls of the second floor have crumbled and fallen away. A darkened front archway with no door visible reveals nothing on the inside, the dim light from the outside apparently being swallowed up. The stoop is visible, and just inside the archway stands a life-size, crumbling statue of a woman with two outstretched feathered wings. The face is plain, and a mask carved from stone rests at her bare feet. She holds at her waist a small bowl, and drops of black liquid slowly fall from the face's eye sockets and drip off of her cheeks into the bowl. The woman's face shows a regretful expression, and the head is cocked a bit to the side, and the eyebrows are raised ever so slightly, as if suggesting a look of expectation.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, she always looks like that. It's a bit eerie.
She didn't happen to tell you anything else about this place, did she?
Yeah, it's not exactly quite holy anymore.
Kinda guessed that.
Yeah, it's all messed up because of that dude, that friend. Yeah.
I guess... Should we try and find him? Do you think he even still... Is he still alive?
He might still be. He kind of messed things up, and then I don't know. Maybe.
Borax! Aaron Borax!
Do we see any
But yeah, he
sign
could
of
be the Oran Borax.
Do we see any sign of, like, animal?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, yeah, my specialty. Yeah, that's a 7.
No, you do not see any sign of stuff. Looking around the area, there's the vines, there's moss and lichen growing up the sides of the chapel walls.
Guys, I don't think an animal
Stone
lives here.
rubble on the outside.
I don't think an animal lives here, guys. I think we were given some bad information.
I think it's good information. It just doesn't live here. Probably comes here.
Should we check out inside?
Yeah.
Let's go.
We go through the
Right.
fog gate.
Who's leading the way in?
Me.
I'm still ain't a bitch. I'm going first.
Okay.
Okay, you work your way around the statue standing in the doorway. Step just past it, and the rest of you see Sajaf flown back.
Catch
Sajaf, you
him.
take 8 points of necrotic damage
Ooh.
as you are repelled from the entrance.
This is
By
upsetting.
about 10 feet back.
I caught him. I caught you. Kind of knocked me
Guys,
over.
I think my offer got refused.
Okay. So now what?
Hey Aiden, I think this is your thing. You should probably go.
Okay. Wait, what did you do so I don't do that?
Walk in.
Not
just walked in, you
follow. You should probably run in. I think that's what it was.
You didn't like. You just walked in and that's it.
Yeah.
It just kicked you out. Wow. Okay, I'll try to run in. I get just run in. Just okay, and the Aiden will charge in.
Psych yourself up to run in, hearing the drip, drip of the black liquid into the bowl. Dart in. An even stronger force.
Hell yeah.
Aiden, 11 points of necrotic damage as you get blown back 20 feet,
Oh, shit.
well outside, almost near the vines, which start to creep in.
How many points?
11.
The vines are
The
creeping in
vines
towards us.
are approaching you, or approaching Aiden. He got thrown back pretty far.
Produce flame at the vines that are approaching Aiden.
And they recoil again.
Running was a bad idea.
Yeah, it looked like it hurt.
I'll get up and walk towards everybody again.
So if we can't get in, what are we supposed to do?
Goodbye. Drip,
Uh-oh. Where did he go?
drip.
Can I investigate the statue?
Sure. So taking a look at the statue, it definitely looks old. You examine the eye sockets where the black liquid is dripping from, and kind of holding a torch up to it. Like, it doesn't look like there's any source of this liquid,
And you said there's a mask
just-
by her feet?
but there's a mask by her feet, yes.
Can I pick
Stone
up the
mask.
mask and put it
Mhm.
put it on her face?
Yeah, and you hold it up to her face, and it fits. It definitely
But
fits.
it doesn't like stay?
There doesn't stay there.
Okay.
Yeah. And examining the face as you put the mask up to it, you definitely get that sense of, the expression, kind of studying it, and being a bard and charismatic and being able to read facial expressions. You get the sense, especially after seeing what happened to Sajath Aiden, that the statue is expecting something. There's a combination of a sorrowful look on the face, as well as sort of the look that someone would give if they had asked a question and were waiting for a response.
Okay. Alani puts the mask back down after trying to put it on the statue. Just sets it gently at the feet of the statue again, and then turns to Aiden and go, I think this is for you. I think you're supposed to do something here. I don't know what.
Aiden's stretching right now, just stretching his body out. Okay. Well, I guess so they gave me some stuff to help I guess help unmess this place. Make it holy again. You think that's it?
Probably? Maybe?
Couldn't hurt to try.
I mean, do you
Okay.
want to
Well,
make this
hold
place?
I don't know how long this is gonna take.
But
I
how
mean,
what do you need from us then? Like how are we going to make this place not this?
I don't know. Maybe we need to like clear up some of the vines first. Maybe clean up the place. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest.
What is the item that you were given? What do you have to do? What
I
is
was
it?
given some of these. Yeah, there's some liquids in these vials they gave me.
Does it look anything like that? And I point at the tears coming from the statue.
I'll take out the vials and kind of shake them a little bit. The
Yeah, the liquid
consecratia. What is
inside
it?
the vials is
Consecratia.
consecration. That
Consecratia.
liquid is clear.
You could try pouring some in the bowl.
I mean, go ahead and do what you think is right, Aiden. Like if no matter how long it might take, if you feel that's what you were sent here to do, then go for it, and we'll watch
You
over
think
you
that guy
if
is still
anything.
here though?
Probably
I mean, we can't
not.
get in the first place, so and who
Yeah.
knows how long that has been. What exactly did she tell you, like word for word, in case there's something in there?
Word for word. He'll close his eyes really hard and just start to think for a minute. Well, she mentioned. Should I start from like the very beginning, like the beginning?
No, no. Just the part about this chapel.
Okay, so she mentioned how, um, she had some guy who was like, um, I guess like a follower like me or something, and he did stuff for her, and until he decided he didn't want to help her anymore, and he like messed this place up, and then yeah, and she wanted me to help, help, spruce up the place again. Word for word.
She said she wanted you to spruce up the place.
Yep.
It's
I
probably
don't
make it
think I
back into a
believe you.
holy place again.
I don't remember what she said word for word. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think that's close enough. Like she definitely wants you to make this right, to give
Yeah.
Aiden,
this back to her.
I would try praying.
Like right now?
Yeah, in front of the statue, at the very least.
Okay.
If this
Okay.
were a
I'll
temple to one of my gods, that's what I would do.
okay. Okay. I should probably, oh, so like you talk to the moon, I talk to the statue.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. Should I hold the mask? Did that seem to
Yeah, I
help?
Up to you.
mean, it might help you.
Okay. I'll walk up to the statue. I'll put the consecration down. Pick up the mask. Okay, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Roll a d20 and add your charisma bonus and your religion bonus.
And my what?
Religion.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah. So +6.
Okay. Okie dokie. 11.
A pause.
Hello?
Takes much effort for me to be here.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, I forgot you did tell me that.
What do you need?
Okay, so do you wanted me to like? Was it consecrate the place again?
Yes, to restore this place. In
I
my
can't get
name,
in though. Should I do it outside?
Ephron has placed obstacles. This one. This one seeks a confession. A confession
Oh.
of true regret, of true
Oh.
remorse. Make that, and you will gain entrance. And you feel her presence leave.
Aiden's just kind of standing there. Or I guess he's kneeling, actually. Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
No? Hear what?
Aiden will take the mask and look at the mask. And he'll just start thinking about Esmeralda. Leaving her behind. I wish I never left Esmeralda. I wish I stayed with her and kept her safe. And I'll never be able to fix that.
Aiden, you see the black fog behind the statue, obscuring your vision of the interior of this
His
place.
eyes are closed.
Then you don't see that.
What do we see?
Nothing.
Okay.
No change.
Cool.
He'll kind of peek open one eye. Did anything
The fog
happen?
is not there anymore. You can see the inside of the chapel.
No? What are you talking about?
Did you guys hear that?
I haven't heard anything. Other than you talking.
Oh. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Well, I guess you guys already knew. Maybe we can try to go in again, and I'll see if I can put the mask back on the statue.
Similar to what Alani discovered, the mask does fit the face, but it doesn't stay up there unless you hold it.
I'll take it and I'll set it back down on the. I guess what is it, like on a pedestal or something?
Yeah, there's a small pedestal statues on.
I'll set it back down where it was, and get up and try to walk in.
Okay. Yeah. You walk in. The faint light from above and the surrounding tree canopy is visible. There's no roof. There's a lot of rubble inside.
And for us,
And hardly
Aiden just
anything
vanishes.
man-made. Aiden just vanishes into blackness.
Aiden? Aiden, are you okay?
You can hear them.
Yeah, he'll step back out. You guys coming?
How can you get, what happened?
She said I had to. I think we're good. She said it's like some obstacle, and I had to tell them how I left Esmeralda.
You're in the middle of a fog.
Yeah, I can't see you.
I am? I'll pull my hands up. Can I see my hands?
Aiden, the black smoke is still there.
Is it?
Yes?
Oh. Okay, but you said that there was an obstacle. What was the obstacle you overcame? What did you mentioning your daughter again have anything to do with that?
They said I had to. It was my biggest regret, you know? Like, how could I leave her behind? just to.
Just mentioning
Just
your
because
deepest regret gave you entry.
I guess so. I don't know how this works.
It worked for you.
Well, I guess I do know how it works now. Are you guys coming or what?
We still see the black smoke.
Yeah, try coming in. What is it gonna? Maybe you guys have to say something. Is that how it works?
I
No idea.
deeply regret not leaving home sooner. Did anything happen? I also regret opening that bag.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. That one.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys do that. I'll go. I guess just check it out. Should I do that,
I
or
guess
should
I'll just
I?
keep naming things I regret.
Alani, the darkness covering the doorway dissipates, and you also see the inside
Oh,
of the chapel.
it worked. I can
Which one
see you,
was it? Was it
Aiden.
the first one or the second one?
I don't know. I said them both so fast. Probably the second one, though.
All right, so just me and Alani. You guys keep on guard, or
I'll walk over to Aiden.
see, easy as that. Well, it wasn't actually easy. It was actually kind of
Not,
sucked, but
not really. Yeah, that sucks.
yeah, yeah.
I'll go back out and wait for the others.
Skev's gonna walk up. And he's going to say beneath his breath that he regrets being paralyzed and not able to move to action as he watched his parents get slaughtered. Anything would have been better than nothing, and he just sat there and did nothing.
The darkness covering the entrance fades for you, Sajath, and you can see the inside.
He's gonna look at this statue of the matron. I hope you sent them to where they belong. And he's gonna walk in.
Okay.
And Lairdrin will walk up too and actually walk over to like the closest tree, just kneel down and be thinking about his deepest regret being unable to help anyone in his tribe the night that they were attacked. I have massive.
You said you're thinking that?
Yes.
Okay. You see no visible change in the darkness within the entrance to the chapel.
I'll say it.
as you vocalize that regret, the darkness dissipates. You see the inside, along with those who were there.
I'll give Sajath a little squeeze.
That's not his finger, Lonnie.
Yikes! It's his hand.
Taking a look around the inside. There's next to nothing man-made here. There's a few tall candlesticks, an iron chandelier that probably used to hang from the ceiling. There's a large stone block at the back covered in moss and fungus. Probably used to be an altar. And among all the rubble and mess of the place, you do see a grandfather clock at the back wall that seems quite a bit less decayed than the rest of the place, though it's missing the front panel of the body, exposing the chimes and weights on the inside. On the left and right sides of the space, you can see stone staircases leading down.
If it's anything like the last chapel, the heart of this chapel should be down there, no?
Should be, yeah. I guess.
Well, they didn't lead the way.
Yeah, I guess. Follow me. Onward.
You descend
Downstairs.
the
Downward.
stairway. Which stairway do you go down?
Sorry, what were the two staircases again?
Left and right.
Oh, just that. Are there any? Is it more destruction on one side or anything like that?
They appear to
Relatively
be
the
about in
same.
the same state of disrepair.
All right. Let's go left.
Sounds good. We chose right for the swampy thing.
Did we?
So, yeah, that was to the right of the graveyard.
Right kind of sucks. Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
left.
Left this time. Yeah, good choice.
To the
You
left.
descend the stairway, the
the
light
left,
from
to the left.
above fading away. The stairway curves toward the center of the chapel, and you come to a narrow space that seems to connect to the stairway on the opposite side of the chapel.
This music is so loud, oh my god.
I'll turn it down. There we go. And it's not snowing anymore. Weather off.
What?
There we
It's
go.
not snowing inside this cave?
It's a magic cave. The ceiling here is low. It's only about 6 feet or so tall. So Sujath and Lairdrin, I think, or Aiden, whoever's tall, probably has to hunch down just a little bit. You can see several iron wall sconces coated in cobwebs, along with copious other cobwebs in all corners of the space. In the center of the space, there's another stone stairway that leads down in the direction of the front of the chapel, so for all intents and purposes, like north. But otherwise, in this space, there's really nothing to look at.
Okay. Oh, so when I was speaking to the Raven Queen, and she told me about how to, I guess, get in. She said there might be other obstacles. So I think we just need to keep some keen eyes out. Maybe there's like some traps here. I don't know.
I'll keep an eye out for traps.
Make an investigation check.
I'm really good at that. All right, investigation. Ooh, yeah,
And
that's
Aiden, if you want to join in on this too, you can.
Yeah, sure. This is gonna go great.
it went really well for me.
That's a 4.
You guys don't really find anything in the space, but the stairway that leads further down isn't terribly long. Like, you can definitely see it with your dark vision to the bottom of that staircase. It's only about 20 feet or so down, and there's a heavy iron door in front, or at the end, at the far side, at the bottom of that staircase. Except that the bottom 8 inches of the door or so are missing. It kind of appears to have been cut away, like with a hacksaw or something. But
It's not
yeah,
disturbing.
that's what you see.
Okay. Can I, like, see underneath it?
Yeah, you can see underneath it, and you see a small-ish chamber beyond, along with cobwebs.
If I poof out my dancing lights and send him in, can I see more?
Looks about the same.
Oh, first.
There is. I need to check this really quick. It looks like there is a passage that leads further in on the far side of that room.
Okay.
And it's really not that far. It's only like 15 feet
Okay.
to the far wall of that next chamber.
Yeah, there's nothing that says that. There's nothing weird about a door that's half cut. Okay, go ahead, Aiden.
Yeah, no, that really creeps me out, actually.
Yeah,
'cause-
it weirds me out a lot. But I can't see
Yeah, I'll go
anything in
first.
there except for like another way to go, so.
Oh, so there's a way out, so we can just go and...
I mean, I don't know what's in there. I don't think there's anything in there.
Best case, it's an Vorax. Worst case, it's, Ephron, you know?
Okay.
He shrugs.
Only one way to find out.
See you guys on the other side.
No,
Aiden will, duck down
Wait, you're
and...
crawling
8
under?
inches is
What?
definitely not enough for you to squeeze through.
Oh, okay. Oh, 8 inches. Yeah, that's right. Should I try to pull it up? I can't fit
Just
through.
open the door, Aiden.
Oh, you think it just opens?
Does it just open?
It can't be that easy. It's never that
Just
easy.
try.
I'll try to open the door.
The door does not open. It seems to be locked.
See? Oh, maybe I can try to... I'll try to pick it. Is there a keyhole?
There is no keyhole on this side.
He tries to pick it, and he's like trying to see if he can scratch out a hole. I don't think there's a keyhole here, guys. It's not working.
Yeah. I think we're gonna need a different kind of key.
Oh, what kind of key?
I don't
Oh, like my like you want me to punch it? That kind of key?
I don't think punching a door is how you open a door.
Oh, maybe I guess better to use my shoulder, right?
Or like an
well,
axe.
the bottom is missing,
Does it pull up?
and yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Maybe it pulls up. I'll try to pull it up.
You attempt to pull it up. It does not move. You take note of hinges that are bolted into the door and the stone wall.
Is this like the puzzle where, like, how do you open a door that has only hinges? Is this what's happening?
You break the hinges.
Only because I'm curious, and 8 inches is big enough, and he'll hate me when he goes away again. I'm going to consume a first level spell slot to resummon Mint.
Okay.
Hey, bud.
Damn it! All I do is die. You summon me and I die. Ugh.
Poor buddy.
Look, I'm really trying for you not to. I really am. But I need your small size. And he points at the 8-inch clearance.
Oh,
Can you just, like,
Cool.
stand there, not go past into that room, and just tell us what you can see?
yeah. Alrighty. He kind of swoops down, lands on the ground underneath the door. It's a fairly small space. 10, 15, 20, 20, about 25 feet across and 15 feet deep. There's some soft-bodied things in here.
Oh, definitely don't go in there, but how big are they?
Most of them are medium-sized, but there's one on the roof, which is actually a little bit of ways up, maybe 30 feet or so, and that one seems large. On the ceiling, sorry.
And you don't see anything immediately that may open this door for us?
I'm gonna have to scoot in the room a little bit to see that.
Let's just avoid you going away again.
Thank
now.
you!
And he'll resummon him back to his person so that he can perch inside his gloves and go, well, whichever way
fly
in.
back up to, suggest shoulder.
Yeah, whichever way we end up resolving this, there is a fight once we do. There's multiple medium creatures and a large one. Mint described it as fuck, I forgot the adjective he used.
Soft-bodied.
Soft-bodied.
Okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna summon my mage hand and try and open the door from the other side. Send my mage hand underneath and in, and try and like find a handle, and like where normally a handle would be. I'm gonna try and jiggle it, see if I can open it.
Okay. Yeah, you send your hand in. You don't get any feedback from your hand.
Yeah, but like thinking about where on a door a handle might be.
Sure.
On the left or the right, I
Mhm.
send my hand to that location and try and like have it interact with the handle.
Okay. Roll a d20 for this.
10. Right in the middle.
You hear what sounds like clicking, but there's no movement in the door. You can probably gather that it found something to interact with, but you know, if it's a handle, it didn't open the door.
Okay. Well,
Okay, and so just to reiterate, I guess the what everything looks like. So when we were coming down the stairs, this was like the only like the first place we were on when we came down the stairs to the left. There was not much else there, right? And then there was
Right.
another set of stairs that goes further down, and then that's where the door was.
Correct.
But there was no other doors or anything above this place, right? So this appears to be the only place we can go.
That's what it appears to be, yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Well, it seems that either we force our way in or we try the original right before coming down here.
I mean, I could turn into something small enough to get on the other side and try and open the door from the other side, but I can only do that so much.
There's also
From
stuff in there.
Well, the stuff isn't the issue. Whenever you sent your mage hand, you said you stayed close to the door.
Yeah.
You felt something
Yeah.
around
Right.
where?
Here. And I'm pointing to the spot.
Like a guy that just lost their set of keys instead of a couch and can't find them. If I use my tail, can I reach that spot?
It's your tail.
So in my head,
The
I have
perfect
always
length for
envisioned.
that.
No. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I've always envisioned that is fairly lengthy, due to how I've used my tail before. So if you envision yourself having a tail, follow me on this one.
I've always wanted a tail, so I'm with you.
If you have it, like if we're human, we have the little like primordial tail that we all have. I've always envisioned that Jeff has it so that it would drag on the floor in its fourth segment of the tip. If he allowed it to drag on the floor, but he never does. So that would be, he's 6 feet tall, so that would be about 3 feet of tail. Ish.
Okay.
Yeah, a ruler.
I would say that if you laid down on the ground, you'd have a chance of reaching where Alani's mage hand reached with your tail.
Man.
Your feet have to
Oh.
get. You have to stick your feet
But-
under the door, though. Actually, no.
But
8
the
is
door.
not enough.
I mean, I've done worse things, I guess. I'll give it a
Make
try.
a perception check. Make a perception check. Just how well you can feel around with your tail.
Ugh, that
Damn,
sounds like
that
they
was
were hurt,
almost at
too.
16. That sucks.
8. It feels like your tail, the tip of your tail, is touching some kind of protrusion from the door, roughly in the spot where Alani pointed out on the opposite side of the door.
So just have a reach.
Why did I not guidance you?
Let's see if it had mattered. Just for funsies, because it doesn't matter now.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably not. Even a 12, if you had rolled a 4, would be.
Oh, just a tip. I mean, it's
So
a
I guess we try the
protrusion.
other staircase.
I mean, we can do what Legend suggested.
To be clear, when you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
got into that
Wait,
first
the other-
landing, it looked like it connected to the right side staircase.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
So
fine.
it's a circle.
okay.
It's a circle.
Same
Okay.
place.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, what I can do is also this, I guess, because it's gonna be even stupider. Like, how much of the protrusion can I feel with just the tip of the
Like,
tail?
just barely.
Just that it's a protrusion, not how big it is, kind of thing.
Yep.
Shit.
Okay.
I could just try to break down the door.
Yeah, you can. Do you want to though?
Kind of.
Well, how's this? Let's send Lairdrin in, see if he can figure it out. If he can't, then you break down the door.
What if he gets like jumped on or
Yeah,
something?
what if he gets
Then
jumped
we
on by a
break
bunch
down
of
the
creatures?
door anyways.
You okay with that, Adrian?
I mean, won't that use up one of your abilities?
Can only do it twice total.
Yeah, keep
So
it. Yeah, keep it.
What if
So
you turn into a giant snake?
let's
Like a
try to
really
break the door
dangerous
down
snake.
first, and then maybe do that if
Deal.
we can.
Okay. How are we brute forcing this door?
I will help Aiden. Can we try to remove the hinges?
Sure.
How are you trying to remove the hinges?
Ooh, I use my dagger of acid. I burn away
I
the
have a
hinges.
pickaxe. I have a pick. Sorry.
Oh, you could
A
do
miner's
that too.
pick.
They'll
Ooh,
weaken them with
I'll
the.
weaken them with my acid first.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna weaken.
I
I'm
like
gonna give the hinges like I'm oiling the hinges, but I'm doing it with acid. I'm just like
The
sticking
metal
it in the
starts to
crack
burn
there.
a little bit.
Yeah, and I do
Stabbing the
that. I do
shit
that
out
to
of
the
the
top
hinges.
one. I do it to the middle one. I do it to the bottom one.
Chamber of Secret style. Okay, and you're trying to pick them off with a pickaxe.
Yeah, the miner's pick.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Guidance.
That's- DC has been lowered because of the acid from the acid dagger.
D4.
We are rolling really
Yeah,
good
our
tonight,
rolls are
guys.
terrible
Wow.
tonight. 12.
And it's not quite enough to get the hinge off, but it looks like you've made progress. Some more strikes, probably get it off.
I wish I had a fucking force spell.
He'll
I'll
start
give him-
stretching out again. Just give me. I'll try it one more time,
Alrighty.
Guidance
and
again.
I'll go again. Strength check.
Yep.
Guidance.
Yep. I said guidance again.
20.
Nice.
Woo!
30, 20.
You rip both of the hinges off, and the door falls to the ground.
How heavy is the door? How big is the door?
It seems pretty heavy based on the sound that it made,
Oh, that was
and it's just
pretty
kind
loud.
of teetering there.
I am readying my fairy fire if shit pops up inside.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'll bark skin myself.
I'll put away my pick, take out my sword and shield, and I'll bonus action. What is that spell called? Shield of Faith myself.
Ooh.
So I can have a bajillion AC.
You really will. Holy shit. What's your AC with that?
23.
Oh.
Holy fuck.
Okay, you're going first.
I go forward. Everybody ready?
Kick the door in. Kick the door. Yeah.
Yep.
I thought the doors already fell.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
it's
just
just
hanging.
it's vertical. It's just kind of teetering
Oh.
there, but it's still vertical.
I'll kind of push it aside.
Well, it goes in. You can either push it forward, or you can try to pull it back towards you.
I'll try to pull it back.
How can I help him try to pull it back?
Okay, you pull it back towards you. It falls back in your direction.
I'll try to
On your
gently
thigh.
make sure it doesn't make so much noise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
we'll
we
try
already
and
didn't
set
make
a
a ton of
Strength
noise.
check.
We'll try and set it
Yeah.
against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Kicking
shimmy
it
it
is
over
more
and
fun.
stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, he and
Okay.
I both.
All right, I think the two of you can manage to do that. Sure. The door is set off to the side now.
Super quiet. We're super quiet, guys. See, nobody even
Super.
knows we're here.
There are.
Yep.
Yeah, that pickaxe made no noise.
No, I'm a silent picker.
So we're peeking in the door. What do we see?
You see
Aiden will enter.
an empty chamber, lots of cobwebs in it, and a passage across on the opposite side of the chamber.
Mint said he saw stuff, right?
The medium's soft bodies, he didn't say where they were, but he said where the large one was, which was above us, 30 feet up.
If I look in, can I see anything?
From the outside of the space. No.
If I peek my head in the door. doorway.
Are you moving into the space?
If I peek my head in, can I just peek around?
Sure. You peek your head in,
Yeah, can I see anything?
and immediately
I jump
a
back.
bunch of fangs from spiders bite at you,
Fantastic.
and we will get to that in the next session.
I knew it was gonna be spiders. Why is it gonna be fucking spiders?
Aiden said he walked in.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, fuck
Ice?
me. Take all that
Couple
back.
times.
Yay, it's
Yeah.
not me.
Sorry, Ice. Then
I
we
don't
will
get bit by
reset
spiders.
to
Aiden gets bit by
positions
spiders.
that I had before, and yeah, we will just back that up a little bit.
I need to teach Mint what spiders are.
Soft
He should know.
bodies.
He's hung out with us.
Look, man, I thought they were fucking gelatinous cubes.
Yeah, I thought so too, honestly.
I thought so too when you were like, it's spiders. Nah.
Where in the hell
Before,
is
I
this
thought it
coming
would be
from?
spiders, or not spiders. I thought it would be like a gelatinous cube type thing, or a rat.
It didn't matter what it was. I knew what it was.
Wow.
Also, 51 minutes ago, I did put in chat. I put the spider cape back on. Just saying.
Oh, right on.
Have fun walking up walls.
There's a beer and fly. He's much more unique than the other guys.
There we go. Okay, now I can activate this shit. So you got torches up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladrin's got a torch. Who else had a torch?
Say J-Alf.
So Jath has torch.
I think I had one.
Well, I'd be handing off my torch at some point, so you can have mine.
Hey, just put it in your mouth, then transform. See what happens.
Yeah,
It'll
do like
absorb
a
into me.
stiff, but with a torch instead of a greatsword.
Ooh,
Turn into
yeah.
a bear smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Sif, bear smoking cigars, same thing. And
Oof.
then Aiden gets bit by spiders. I don't see anything.
The view is partially obscured.
My everything is
Our
obscured.
view is pitch black.
Totally worse.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
Oh wait, it's up here. What the fuck? I was so far down. I don't
Yeah,
know
I was
why.
down where you were.
Thank you.
Yep,
We don't know that's there. I mean, we do, but we don't.
cool.
Okay.
Looters. All right.
Sick.
I love spiders.
Spooder time.
Yay, I'm not getting bit by spiders.
Sorry, I missed that, Aiden, when you said you moved in.
No problem.
Mint would have died again, dude.
Yep.
Yep.
Is that a spider inside of the spider? Yeah, it is. Okay.
They're stacked on top of each other.
Spider jockey.
Spider jockey.
All of these were gathered around the entrance when they heard the clank, clank, clank.
Wow, wonder why they heard that. We were so quiet.
I was.
Surprised your tail didn't get bit.
Probably didn't know what was happening because spiders rely a lot on vibrations.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
That.
When they moved the door aside, what was on the other side of the door?
Nah, I conveniently fell on top of the part.
Oh,
That
come on.
A handle and a keyhole.
Ah, fantastic.
I mean, it would have still not helped us too much.
No, it wouldn't.
It was a pull instead of a push this entire time, and we never tried to pull
We
it.
never. I hate that.
I mean, given that the bottom was removed, I think somebody else got stuck here, and they were like, "Ah, fuck this! I gotta get out of here." And just cleaned it clean, and kept
Either
running.
that or somebody's feeding these fucking things.
Nah, it's too convenient.
Oh, fight the spiders next time, yeah. And maybe a dude
Yeah.
named Ephraim.
Whoop.
Ephraim?
We're back in,
Whoop.
baby.
And now we're back out. Cool.
Alrighty, y'all.
Thanks, Epic.
Yeah. Good game. Fun.